Welcome to the Gallagher SMB online course. This course describes how to install, configure, and test the Gallagher SMB solution. This course also describes how customers can manage their security using the Gallagher SMB app. This course contains a series of educational videos and concludes with a short multi-choice quiz assessment. Gallagher SMB is a cloud-based security solution designed to meet the needs of business owners with simple security requirements, providing them the freedom to manage their security from anywhere, at any time, with an easy-to-use mobile app. The solution is uniquely positioned in market, offering world-class security with the additional benefits of cloud technology and an intuitive smartphone interface. Data is stored securely in the cloud and accessible from any smartphone with a data connection. New features and security updates are automatically released, so the system will always perform at its best. Site configuration changes are managed remotely, reducing site visits and time on site. Components of the Gallagher SMB solution are the Gallagher SMB Installer Portal, the Gallagher SMB app, and the hardware. The Gallagher SMB Installer Portal is a web app that can be accessed by a technician on a computer, tablet, or smartphone with a data connection. The Gallagher SMB Installer Portal is used by technicians to create and configure a customer's site. The Gallagher SMB Installer Portal offers SMB partners the ability to pre-configure a customer's site ahead of the physical installation, reducing the time spent on site. The Gallagher SMB app is a mobile app that can be accessed by end users on a smartphone with a data connection. The app allows end users to arm or disarm their alarm, manage users, control doors, manage multiple sites, monitor security, and optionally manage alarms. Users can download the app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. The Gallagher hardware comes pre-assembled in a kit. The kit contains one cabinet, one controller, two 8-in 4-out boards, one 24-volt, 6-amp life safety power supply unit, one 12-volt, 4-amp B100 power supply converter, and one D8 fused power distribution board. The controller can accommodate up to 10 access control doors. The kit provides connection for 16 inputs and 8 outputs. 2 inputs have been pre-wired and pre-configured to monitor for battery low and mains power failure. Additional I/O boards, cabinets, and power supplies can be purchased to extend the kit to 256 inputs and 256 outputs. The kit can accommodate T11, T15, and T30 readers. Readers can be daisy-chained to the RS-485 ports on the controller or star-wired to a Gallagher 8-port hub. Readers and boards communicate to the controller using encrypted H-bus communications protocol. Note: the Gallagher 8-port hub is not included in the kit. Gallagher SMB uses cloud-based architecture, requiring no server to be installed on-site. Data is hosted by Amazon Web Services and is protected with 256-bit AES encryption. Data is regionally located and replicated across multiple AWS data centers, ensuring the data is always accessible. Data is backed up and the backups replicated across the data centers. If the controller loses connection to the cloud, it will continue to operate normally, locally, ensuring the site is secure. All access decisions are made by the controller. The transaction occurs locally, between the mobile device and the reader. The customer will be able to arm and disarm their site at the reader, and request access at doors. This is achieved by presenting the phone to an arming or access reader. The phone will communicate to the reader using Bluetooth. All areas the user has privilege for can be armed or disarmed during an outage. The Gallagher SMB solution provides the flexibility for customers to manage their alarms in a way that best suits their needs. They can choose to self-monitor alarms, meaning alarm notifications are sent to their phone. Alternatively, alarms can be managed by a monitoring center. To support monitoring, Gallagher has developed a high-level integration using the ALULA BATConnect communicator. The ALULA is an alarm communicator that transmits alarms to a monitoring center using contact ID. Alarms are sent using TCP/IP or cellular communications. The following describes the end-to-end workflow for installing the Gallagher SMB solution. Order your hardware. All hardware including key tags and third-party locks, sensors, and switches can be ordered from Gallagher. Install the hardware and run the cabling to the cabinet. Terminate all connections at the cabinet and connect the controller to the internet. In the SMB installer portal, create a new site, assign the controller, and test the site. Note: optionally, the site can be created and configured before installing the hardware. Test the site. Test to ensure the site is operating correctly. Activate the site. Once activated, the customer will be able to access the site, and the configuration of the site will become read-only. Note: should you need to continue with the installation or configuration post-activation, ask the customer to enable installer mode. Installer mode allows the customer to control when configuration changes can be made to their site. Optionally, you can request an invite to the customer's site. Once approved by the customer, you will be able to use the Gallagher SMB app to interact with the customer's site. That concludes this introductory module. Hardware installation will be covered in the next module.